Hello, everyone. This is Jack Wu, your host for Success Edge. Today, let's talk about how do you sell anything to anyone. I think the biggest problem for salespeople these days is that they don't know how to close the deal. Many people know how to start a conversation. Many people know how to connect to a prospect. But at the end of it all, if you don't know how to close the deal, number one, you're wasting your client's time. And number two, you're wasting your time. It is not how you start the sales process, but the most important part is that how you close it and how do you finish the race and get the deal closed. So I'm going to share with you some pointers that have helped me to become one of the best salesmen in my industry today. Pointer number one is very important, picking the right product to offer to your consumer. If you have the right product, if you have a great product that's different, if you have something that other people don't have, you already win 50% battle of the race. Now, if you choose the wrong product, even though you might have the best selling skill, in the long run, I don't think you can last. Yes, you can make some great money short run, maybe for a year or two, but in the long haul, be in the same industry for the next 10, 15, 20, 22 years, 25 years like me, to me it's impossible unless you have a valuable, authentic product that can truly offer value to your consumer. Pointer number two, you as a salesperson, you gotta learn how to sell with emotion, but lock it up with logic. Let me explain to you what I mean by that. Anything that we buy, we usually buy it because of emotion first, okay? You buy it because other people has it. So I got to also have it too. You have an iPhone 10, I got to have an iPhone 10. You buy it because of what? Greed, right? Or you buy it because of what? Embarrassment, right? Well, if I don't have this particular thing right now, if I don't wear this clothes right now, I go to my prom and I don't have this brand name dress, and if I go and everybody has the brand name, you know what? They will be laughing at me. So you buy it with emotion based on the fact that you'll be embarrassed if you don't have this, if you're not wearing this brand name dress. Does it make sense for you? Or it could be urgency, right? You buy because you know what? You know, they are on sale. This item is on sale, and I can get a 30% discount if I buy it today. Tomorrow, the price will go right back up. And you buy it because of emergency. All those things I just talked about is what? It is emotion. You buy things based on emotion. And that's what you got to understand is that when you're talking to your consumers, they are buying from you because of emotions. Whatever product you're trying to sell, you have to create emotions. But to me, emotions is not enough. If somebody buy from you right now and spend, let's just say, $2,000 to buy something from you, whatever your product line might be, do you know that a day later, something called buyer remorse is going to start to happen in their brain? Did I spend the right $2,000 on this product? Wow, wasn't that stupid? I spent $5,000 on that dress. Maybe I should return it. You know what? I bought that life insurance policy and maybe I'm not ready for it. I just wrote a check for $500 a month. Maybe I should cancel it. So as a salesperson, yes, at the beginning, you got to create emotion. Why they need to have this product, right? But at the end of your presentation, you got to create logic. You got to show numbers. You got to show that if they have this, what would happen to their life? If they have this particular item, can you save them money? Now, the third pointer, it's something that most people fail at as salespeople. You have to learn how to create urgency when you try to sell to people. And I know a lot of you probably will feel guilty about doing that as a salesperson, and I was that type of salespeople many years ago. I don't want to push people. Oh, I don't want to be firm to people. You know, let them think about it. Let them take time. Understand, if you don't create any deadline, any urgency, most likely your consumer is not going to buy from you. Now, there's a difference between selling a lousy product to your consumer and try to push the product out and create urgency and make money out of people. Then you truly has a valuable product that you truly see the value, can enhance people's life, and you push this product out with urgency. There's a totally two different things I'm talking about here. So you got to create urgency. Meaning, if your customer don't buy from you right now, what will happen, right? I'll give you an example in the insurance business, right? I'm trying to sell to you as a customer, and let's just say this person is 45 years old, and has 2 kids, own a house, absolutely need a life insurance policy, and whatever policy doesn't matter. I'm just use one something very generic here. You need a life insurance policy, and you need $500,000 face amount protection in case something happened to you. Let's just say that. And let's just say the premium comes up to be $300 a month. I don't know, I'm just guessing. $300 a month, $500,000, and you are 46 years old, okay? And I have to create that urgency for you because number one, I know you need it. Number two, I know my product is good for you. So my job is to look at you and say, look, this is a plan that you and I both agree that something that you cannot delay, something that you cannot procrastinate. This is something that you need to have it now, especially you own a house, you have 2 dependents. You are 46 years old right now, and it's gonna cost you $300 a month. But if you wait until you're 47 years old, which your birthday is coming up 90 days from now, instead of $300 a month, it will cost you an additional $50. It will be $350. So it will cost you an extra $50, and times 12 months, it will be extra $600 just because you wait for extra 90 days. You see what I'm doing here? It's the urgency. Why should your customer buy this product from you right now? I don't care if you're selling a pen or you're selling a limited edition Ferrari folder or whatever you're trying to sell. Again, if they don't buy it from you, either you sold to your client or they sold you, all right? And if they don't buy it from you, you wasted time, and also you wasted your time as well. The next point I want to talk about, it's, if you want to sell anything to anybody, you got to have a product that has flexible payment plans, okay? If you have a product right now that has one payment, and this payment is mandatory, you're gonna lose a lot of clients. Let me explain to you what I mean by that. Let's just say that you're selling water filter, okay? And it's gonna cost your customer $99 a month. In a year, it's gonna cost about $1,200, $99, right? And water filter, just an example. And every single month you do that. And your customers say, you know what? I can't afford $99, all right? What can you do for me? You have to have a product that say, you know what? If you can't afford $99, how about we start with a payment plan of $59.99 with a product that is similar to the one that I'm trying to show you, right? That's called flexibility. When you're selling life insurance, it's the same thing. Let's say somebody who want to purchase a life insurance policy for $1 million policy, and they need this $1 million policy, but right now they just can't afford $800 a month. You have to be able to say, you know what, I understand, $800 to you might be a lot of money. How about we reduce that $1 million face amount to $500,000? Now it's only going to cost you $400. If you don't have a flexibility in your product lines, you're going to lose a lot of customer. So make sure that whatever you're selling have a different payment plan, different method to collect payments, whatever you're trying to sell. Some products are tangible, some products are non-tangible, but the key is to have flexible payment plan in your product lines. The next point, which is number 5, which is very, very important, is inject stories into your sales presentation. Fact tells, story sells. The greatest salespeople in the world, they know how to talk about other people's stories. They know how to share their own stories. One of the main reasons why I became successful at such a young age was because every single time when I go into a customer's house at the kitchen table, when I'm talking about insurance products, I always share with people my personal story, how my dad passed away when I was 15 years old. And he didn't have any life insurance policy. We literally have to borrow money from different friends and church people and come up with about $50,000 to bury my dad. So I have to share story. Remember, great salespeople, they are great storytellers. Let me give you another example right here. You see, this is Fiji water. Do you know how much this bottle of Fiji water cost? This bottle of Fiji water is costing about $8 a bottle, okay, at this particular hotel. You know how much this bottle of water cost? $0. It's free. Why? Both of them are water. It tastes really the same. The main difference is the brand name in the front, Fiji. When you put the story of Fiji and the water coming from the mountain of Fiji, this bottle of water now costs $8. Without the story, without the brand, this costs nothing. So remember, anything you try to sell, make sure you inject real stories, either from other people or yourself, and make your presentation fun, and also make your presentation authentic and real, because people listen to stories. They love stories, okay? When we are little kids, we always listen to stories. And the last pointer to become the best salespeople and able to go out there and sell anything to anybody is this: get ready to handle objections and close the deal. If you think sales is going to be a smooth selling for you, you're in the wrong profession. In anything you do, your customer is going to have objections. Objections simply show a sign of interest. When I'm dealing with my customer at the end of my presentation, I always tell my customer, look, I spent the last 2 hours with you, okay? And I know you're gonna give me 3 answers. The first answer is yes. If the answer is yes, fantastic, all right? And we're gonna do some business together. If the answer is no, I have no problem, okay? But there's one answer that I really, really don't like, and I want you to be more specific if you plan to give me this answer. It is, let me think about it. You know, when people tell me, let me think about it, that usually means, no, I don't want to buy it from you. I don't mind you saying no, you know, but the bottom line is that, you know, I already have spent 2 hours of my time with you. We both agree this product is very important for you to have right now. Give me a specific reason, okay? So you see what I'm doing here? I'm giving people options. It's okay for me to say no, just give me a real answer. Now, if they give you a real answer, that's what you're looking for, a real answer. Usually comes down to what? Pricing. I'm telling you right now, if you have a great product, you have a valuable product, they have a demand for it, at the end of the day, I'm telling you, it all comes down to money. When people say it's not about the money, I'm telling you, it's always about the money. Because once you get the pricing down, oh, it's about money, I can't afford $500. Now it's easy for you to handle because you can be flexible with your payment plan. You can work out another product similar to that product, or work out another options for your customer, and at the end, close the deal, right? Yes, no, but don't get me an answer such as, let me think about it, because at the end, let me think about it means no. All right? I hope these pointers I just shared with you will help you to become a better salesperson, because at the end, if you just start the presentation, if you just talk about your products, if you just having great conversations, but if you can't close the deal, that means absolutely nothing. So as a salesperson, you got to learn how to close the deal. Take care. This is Jack Wu, and I'll see you next time at my Success Edge.